So I wanted to analyze some new footage that's got released on Saturday, the 27th of July 2024, regarding what was a lead up to the main video that went viral of the police officer stamping on the Asian fella's head. So let me just quickly play this to start with. This is the new footage that's come out, and I just want to go over it slowly to analyze what's happened here. So let's just go through the first, quickly preview. It's only 28 seconds, and you can see it's a complete brawl. And I think a lot of things are getting missed by not slowing it down and analyzing exactly what's happening here. And so that's what I want to do now. I want to go through it all and analyze exactly what's happened here. So let's just start it again. All right, let's just start it again. So what's happened is that there are three police officers that come along, and as you can see, standing in line are, I believe, five Asian men. So I'm just going to count them out, the five Asian men, which we can see here. And there's a guy in red, which is quite visible. Behind him, there's a guy in tracksuit bottoms. In front of him, there's a guy wearing blue. So those are three bystanders, I believe, or maybe they're related. But the two main two main actors in this, or the two main brothers, whom I'll call the younger brother and the older brother, are at the front of this queue. And you can see that three police officers have come along. The three police officers, the one in the front is a male police officer, and there are two female police officers. The redhead, who will get her nose broken, and the blonde. So the blonde is at the back right now. The male police officer comes over. As you can see, the younger brother is not even looking at them. He's even unaware of what's happening here. And when he turns around, he sees a police officer, I think, trying to handcuff him, and the female officers are trying to. So he's already been targeted from the offset. He's not even seen what's happening. He is turned around. As you can see, he was throughout this whole process. He's looking the other way, and then all of a sudden, the male police officer does not identify who he is. He just basically tries to handcuff him, and the females are just assisting the male police officer. And he's not resisting. He's just basically, I believe he's complying. But it's at this stage, you can see the male police officer's elbow go up, where he's forcing him down. There, that is forcing him down. You can see his elbow go up. That elbow going up means that he's forcing him down. And it's at this stage that everybody gets concerned, because the male officer is forcing him down. And as his mother enters the scene, he's wearing the blue headscarf, and his older brother goes around from behind the female police officers. Now, what you have to remember is that these police officers are armed, and at this stage, you'll find out that the male police officer has got a gun in his holster. Now, he's preoccupied with subduing the younger brother. Now, the older brother is coming from behind, and at this stage, it's very dangerous, because the older brother could have gone for the gun, but he didn't. He tries to intervene here, and I think he tries to stop the male officer from basically forcing or applying pressure on his younger brother. His mother's also entered the fray now, and I believe at this stage the police officers punched the older brother. So he's got punched there, and yes, you can see another punch going on him. And at this stage, he's turned around and punched the police officer. So the police officer's at fault here, because he's tried to use excessive force on the younger brother. And then when the older brothers tried to intervene, he's just punched him twice. And so the older brother is basically going hell for leather at the police officer. The female blonde police officer is trying to stop the older brother. And let's see what's happened here. So the female, let's just see, the mother is trying to intervene as well and stop her son, and the younger brother is being pulled back by the redhead. You can see that she's being pulled back by the redhead, and at this stage, you can see that the mother is grabbing the t-shirt of the older brother, saying stop. stop this. The younger brother is being pulled back as well, but the mother is trying to stop the situation, and the younger brother has now whacked the blonde police officer, female police officer. He's whacked her there. And so if I can just show you that the mother is trying to, right here is an interesting point, because this is the moment that the younger brother has punched the red-headed female police officer. That's it. She's been punched. At this stage, what you don't understand is that the older brother, where's the mother at this stage? The older brother, I believe, has just punched his mother, his own mother. So while the red-headed police officer is going down, the older brother has just punched his own mother, I believe, because she's gone out of the frame. And then if I can just look at the younger brother, he goes hell for leather. He is then going to turn around and whack the blonde-headed female police officer. I think at this stage, just here, while the female police officer, blonde police officer is getting whacked, I think just about there, just one frame on, the older brother's just realized what he's done. He's actually knocked his own mother out. And at this stage, I believe he's just given up. He's just realized that, look, it's just hurt his own mother. His younger brother's being gonna now attack the blonde female police officer. And there, that's it. That's when she gets attacked. The redhead is on the floor. And then a little bit further, yeah, the male police officer now stands up, pulls out his taser, while the blonde female police officer is going down. At this stage, the older brother's already gonna sit down. He's given up. The tasers out. I'm not sure if he's being tasered. I don't think the older brother does get tasered. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if he does get tasered. But then the younger brother turns around and whacks the police officer on the back of the head while he's got his taser drawn, and the fact that he's pointing at his older brother. The blonde is out. The blonde police officer's out of the picture, and just a little bit further, that's it. The police officer's gone down here, and he's now getting beaten up from the back of his head. And now the blonde police officer who got knocked down enters the scene with a taser out to taser the younger brother. At this stage, he's been tasered, and he starts to go down like a sack of potatoes soon. Let's see, there he goes down like a sack of potatoes. And now you see the mother's entered the frame again. I believe that she was knocked out, or well, she's been hurt by the older brother, and now she's trying to caress her younger son. And at this stage, he's going to kick. Yeah, I think he just kicks. That's when the kick starts. He kicks the younger brother. So just one more time, go through it all. Look at the other people in the frame. Look at this. The mother coming to rescue, then it all falling apart. The younger brother punching the blonde, two punches on the blonde. That's the third of the fourth punch. After having punched the redhead, he then punches the male officer, and then it goes down because he's been tasered. And then there's a kick coming in. Just that there's a kick. Right at the end, there was a kick, and then you'll see the second kick and the third kick by the male officer.